Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. I hope you're all ready to start off your day, get that morning routine finished up, be dressed down to the shoes, have that sink empty, and get that laundry going. I am already in the office this morning, so I finished up my morning routine, and it is a wet, rainy fall morning in North Carolina, but that's okay. Still a beautiful ride in this morning looking at all the trees. Last night I got online, I was doing some work, checking my blog, and found out it had had a database error and had crashed. So at 9:30 last night, I'm on the phone with tech support trying to get things fixed so my blog is back up and running. And whatever the problem is, they said it might take a couple of days to fix. So today I'm working without having that blog in place, not able to do very much, but I will tell you the blessing in all of it is that several years ago, I set up a backup system, and I'm only going to lose 2 days worth of stuff that I put on there. So that's going to be very easy to put back in place once they get it back. But it could have been a really bad thing because the last backup that they saw that was in another file folder was from 3 years ago. And when you write as much as I do, you don't want to lose that much information. So I'm thankful for people who helped me along the way and show me how to set these backups in place. But that's okay. We're going to overcome. It's a blessed day. And today we're going to finish up our home blessings. Sweeping, mopping, taking care of the trash. And if you look at the zone missions, we're just going to sweep and mop the kitchen. So it's all going to flow together today. Use your timer and get in there and do that quick sweep. This week we've had some yucky weather, so the boys have tracked in some mud. The floors are going to need a little extra loving today to take care of it. But it's okay. No big deal. And actually, the ones who are home today are going to take care of all my floors, take care of the trash, and they're hauling off some big metal items to the recycling place. 2 of the boys work in HVAC, and they bring home big units that they tear down and recycle. It kind of fills up my yard a little bit, but it's okay. They make some nice money from the recycling, and it takes care of that metal, and it doesn't leave it somewhere. I did write this morning about so many lists in so little time. It went out on my newsletter. And guys, if you don't get my morning newsletter, I encourage you to go ahead and sign up for that. I will sit down and drop that link down here in the comments for you. But that way, as soon as you get up in the morning, that email is sitting there because I have it scheduled to go out at 5 a.m. And most of you don't get up that early. But I talked about the fact that some of us like to have lists. But we write it down on any little scrap of piece of paper we got, and then we've just got lists everywhere, sticky notes everywhere, papers everywhere. So I encourage you to get a notebook. Use a composition book. It doesn't have to be expensive. And keep your list in one place. If you use sticky notes, that's fantastic. Just don't use 100 of them at a time. I use sticky notes all the time, but I use it for the 3 things I'm going to do today, and then I toss it. I don't have 50 of them hanging around because once you have so much stuff everywhere, you don't really know what your focus is going to be. It's too confusing. I do have a notebook that I keep for my real estate stuff, and I have a notebook for the house and my blog, and that's how I keep it organized. So if you find yourself floating around with papers and lists everywhere, let's work on consolidating that stuff. Use your Fly Lady Control Journal and add some notebook paper. Put it in a binder. It doesn't have to be complicated, guys. Just get it all in one place. So let's see who has checked in this morning. Latia, Shara, Debbie, and Latia says she uses the Cozy Calendar. I will just tell you guys right up front, the Cozy Calendar and I did not mesh. Don't know why. It was just more than I could take. So what I've been using for years on my phone is my little Google Calendar. It makes me happy. I can share things. If I want to have color coding, I can do that. If I want to have repeating events, I can do that. I like my little Google Calendar. It's always with me. When I'm out and have an appointment and I needed to make another one, pull up the Google Calendar and see what's going on and where it fits. Each week I sit down with the big Fly Lady calendar and I transfer things over from my Google Calendar there so the family can see the ones that are important to them. I've got 2 getting ready to start basketball practice. So those things are getting added to the big calendar on the refrigerator Also making sure I've got them on that Google Calendar so I don't make plans to do something when they're going to be at practice. So try to find a way that organizes your family that works for you. Not a right way, not a wrong way, just consolidate as much as you can. I know people that back in the day used to keep 2 or 3 calendars. Using these digital calendars really can help you pull it all together. Latia says that her husband uses Google and can import from it. Yeah, it's fantastic. I can share it if I want to share it with my husband, if he wanted to see all my appointments. Share it with my mother since she's helping with the boys more. There's lots of ways that Google Calendar works good for me. So right now that's what I'm using, and I don't have that cozy calendar feeding into it because I really don't need it since my habits are there and I know what I need to do for my Fly Lady routines. But I know people starting out really like that. So I want you guys to enjoy your day. I'm going to get ready to go to my meeting, and I'm going to have a fantastic weekend, guys. I'm ready for Family Fun Day tomorrow, and I'm ready for Sunday just to have a nice down day. And I will remember to sit down and drop the link in the comments for my newsletter in case you didn't get to read my article this morning. I did link to it from this page. If you click on it, it's going to take you directly to the newsletter. Since that's the only place my article for today is sitting till that blog is up and running again. Have a great day, guys. Enjoy your weekend, and I will see you on Monday.